Film development hell, day 58. Today is a writing day, but first we got to do a QC on an SRT is the name of this video. Why? Well, my name is Deborah Richards and I am an independent film director from Las Vegas. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. This is a long-form daily vlog into my life as an independent working film director. So now that you're all brought up to speed, let me tell you what happened this weekend. I actually had the opportunity to pitch a mid-sized management company in Hollywood on my latest project, which is called Scissor Mouth. It's a horror set in Texas in the mid-80s. And I'm very excited because this morning I got an email from them requesting the screenplay. Now, the issue is, in a couple weeks' time, I was planning on doing one final polish on the screenplay before we send it to budgeting. I think the timetable has just been moved up. I've just got to beast out all these notes that I've been accumulating for the last year, and I've just got to get on with it and do some writing and do one more polish on the screenplay before I send it to this management company. But before we can even get into that, we have something else that's super important that we have to get done. Basically, our most recent movie, which came out a month ago, is called Shaken and Stirred, The Story of Flair Bartending. You can check out the links down below. And it was recently accepted into the Nevada Women's Film Festival here in Las Vegas next month. And what's even more exciting than that is that the movie has been nominated for Best Documentary. However, the festival need our files. We are late because I missed an email. And on top of that, they need an SRT file of the movie, which is the captioning. Now, we spent the last few days doing the transcription, and then we had to check the transcription, and now we've made the captions, and now we have to check the captions, and then we can just press a button, create this SRT, and send it on its way. So that's literally the priority this morning that Patrick and I are going to be working on. Good morning, Patrick. How you doing?
Morning.
So you know we've got to do this SRT quality control.
Let's do some emails first, and then we can do that.
Okie dokie. While he gets his emails on, you know what I'm going to say. Nothing starts without coffee. So let's coffee. Cheers.
Cheers.
While Patrick finishes up behind me, I just wanted to address a couple things and explain why creating an SRT has been such a giant, complex affair that is now running into its 5th day of stuff. And the reason why I want to address this is because a couple of people who are watching have reached out to me and said, hey, I can help with an SRT. And I just want to say thank you so much for offering to help. Like, I always feel that, like, no one is watching this YouTube, which actually is a whole nother thing. But I just want to say thank you for anyone who's reached out and offered to help with the SRT. But creating a transcription of the movie is easy. We just press a button and the AI does that, right? But then it does it kind of badly. And so we have to go through it. And I think we take subtitling really, we take it really seriously. And also I think because it's a documentary.
As everyone should.
As everyone should. Everyone should take it seriously. But honestly, I've seen some shoddy subtitles in the past on all sorts of, platforms and streaming things and stuff. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of universal way of doing subtitles, right? So there's a lot of subjectivity and it's open for interpretation. And I think some people really take advantage of that. And not only that, but because it's a documentary and because we know these people, their words are important to us. So we want to make sure that, what it says on screen is what's coming out of their mouth. We feel it's really important. It's really important for the viewer who needs that as a service. And it's really important to honor the integrity of the interview subjects, not only because that should be like, integrity 101, but because we actually know them. And in some cases, I've known some of these people for a very, very, very long time. I'm talking decades. So that's why it's painstaking to get the transcription correct. And that took us a few days. And also within the transcription, there are things like, you know, if you're going to do it, if you're going to format a sentence or use a certain kind of syntax in some way, then whatever you decide to do, you've got to be uniform throughout the whole movie using that, you know, convention. So, and then you also have to check that the names of the right person saying it, that, you know, the the punctuation, commas, all that stuff is in the right place. And then also sometimes they are speaking about, you know, events, real life events that happen. So you got to make sure those events are capitalized. And so it's really fiddly. And it's actually mentally quite straining to watch a movie and just read and just really focus concentrating on the reading, but you're also trying to concentrate on what they're saying so that you can, you know, reconcile the two and make sure that what you see is what you get. So yeah, that took a few days, and then yesterday we pressed that. That took like three days, I think, or four, maybe even four. And then I pressed a button, and it generated all the captions. So now we have the captions. But now what we have to do, it's a lot easier now because now that we have the captions, we just have to kind of drag the beginning of one or the end of another, or you know, and also when the music comes in, we want to make sure, because obviously we're not transcribing music, but we do want closed captioning saying the name of the artist and the song. That's really important to us because we've worked so closely with the musicians in our film. So, yeah, Pat, are you ready to...
Wait, be careful, the cookies are found you.
Oh my gosh. The amount of times that we've run over this dog with these wheelie chairs.
There you go.
Okay, is she safe?
She's safe.
She's been airlifted out of the situation.
Yeah, she's...
Okie dokie,
She's
so...
got so much tail hair, I can take it off.
Poor little thing.
Poor thing.
She's like, what? Okay, so let me show you guys what we're looking at. This is my monitor. This is my chaotic desk setup. This is my dog. These are the captions. You can see these little orange thingies here. So for example, if I just jump into one randomly.
And we gotta put the songs in there too.
You'll see, yeah, I was just telling guys about that. So there you can see there's a caption. So we literally have to watch the whole movie right now and then just caption.
Sure.
So, you ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, well, this is watching the movie time number 53, 54. We got all of like a minute into it and we wanted to jiggery pokery, that's a British term. We wanted to do some adjustments and right away we realized that we don't know how. So Pat's gone back to his desk and I have to do a quick little bit of research on the captioning in Premiere.
Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you
YouTube
how
to the
to
rescue.
style and save caption/subtitle template in Premiere Pro.
Okay guys, we got a big problem here. Let me show you what's going on. We are essentially in Premiere and we have the transcript of the movie, which we have painstakingly done with all of the names of the different people in it. And when we hit, when you take the transcription and you create closed captions from it, it creates all these captions down here. But the issue is this, that it doesn't add the person's name to the caption. So what is the point of putting all the different names on the transcription if when it creates the caption, it doesn't put their name? It's driving me crazy. So I did a little bit of internet searching here on the Adobe community board, and it looks like other people have asked the same thing, and it seems to be a bit inclusive and goes down a bit of a rabbit hole and is extra confusing. So we were like, what do we do? We've basically got two options at this point. We go into each piece of caption and put in their names, or we don't add the names. And Pat and I have been talking about this for like last 10 minutes, going back and forth on it, and we figured because people are speaking so fast in the documentary, it would be too much to read.
Yeah, but they just go from one to another, particularly this quick edit, and you won't be able to read the name and the person before it's on to the next person.
Plus, I'm a little extra frustrated right now because while we were figuring all that out and going through all of that, I missed a really important Zoom with an executive in Hollywood. So I screwed up. And I wrote back saying, hey, when can we, yada yada,
Blah, blah,
blah
blah.
blah blah. That sucks. Okay, Pat, let's get back into it then because we got to go from the top.
Okay.
We have this out. It's now almost 1 o'clock, and we haven't even started on this yet, really.
We got other stuff done. Yeah.
Cut. Okay, cool. So now we can take a break?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that took about an hour and a half to get about a third of the way through it. One of the challenges is that every now and then there'll be captions at a place over something that is hard to read. So when we do that, we have to, hold on, there it is. There you go. That's an example of what I'm talking about. We change the caption formatting to have this black background. So it's really fiddly. It's really fiddly. But I just got an email from, Cookie's on my lap, and she just got a little too relaxed. She just let a little, excuse me. So anyways, I got an email back from the executive that I'm supposed to meet, and she is squeezing me in at 2:30. So in half an hour, I get to pitch an executive in Hollywood. And I don't want to say who they are because I don't want to jinx anything or how this opportunity came up. But I'm doing a pitch in 30 minutes. So we're taking a break from the QC of the captions. And I'm going to practice pitching for a minute. So that's what's happening. I probably need more coffee. I definitely need more coffee. Cookie, how are you feeling about this? I just totally did my pitch. I got butterflies. I don't know why I get butterflies. I've literally done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pitches at this point in my life. And I still get butterflies when it's an executive. She was really sweet. She was really nice, and it went well. And it was very nice of her to accommodate me, even though I missed the meeting earlier. And she liked that I had some concept art to share and share the visuals. But ultimately, I don't think it's what she's looking for. She didn't seem that into it. But the pitch went well, and she got the concept, and it all made sense. So yeah, it went well. But now I'm a little shaky. I can't believe it. I still get shaky. Patrick, are you about ready to jump back into shaking and stir?
Okay, let me just write 2 things.
Sure. Give you 5 minutes. Okay, guys, we are going back in. Let's see. We are back here. Let me show you guys how much we've done. We've only done that much of the movie, and we've got that much to do, and the time now is 3 p.m.
Let's do it.
Reminds me of the Blues Brothers. It's 106 miles to Chicago, it's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Okay.
And training before that is after being at the bar for so long all night. It's pretty nice to be able to just do something that.
It is 4 p.m. and we still have this much more of the movie to do. And I know we're doing all these captioning, and while we're doing these corrections, like inside of the captions, like, let me show you what I'm talking about. If we get to one of these captions, like say if I want to edit this caption, I can either edit it here, or I can either edit it up in the caption bit, right? So what I don't understand is how is this different from the transcripts? Why did we waste all that time, all those days, putting the transcript to convert it into caption, when we could have just started with the captions. I don't know if that's making any sense to you guys, but basically we still got a third of the movie to do, and it is like 4 p.m. and it's quite clear I'm not getting any writing done today. So I'm not a happy camper right now. Like, quite honestly, I'm like sick of doing the transcription and the subtitles. Subtitles can sucker, because I'm fed up. I want to get to writing. And you know what's so frustrating? Is that tomorrow I won't be able to get to writing, because tomorrow I've got to do a commercial gig. So that's my tomorrow gone. So the soonest I can get to writing is like Friday. So I'm just going to spend the whole weekend writing, because I really want to get this next draft done. And it's just stressing me out that I can't get it done today, because I'm feeling inspired. And I gotta write when I'm feeling inspired. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Sorry, I'm just having a little whinge, because it's just taking so long. I don't know, I can't remember when last time we checked in, but it's taken us practically half the day to do that, and we've still got that to do. And I'm over it. It's boring, it's dull. I love the movie. I've seen it so many times, and just stressing over, commas and punctuation and the timing of the captions, and, what did they say? Was it an or an Actually, we're not transcribing ums and uhs, but you know what I mean. Like, sometimes people speak really quickly, and there'll be like little conjunctions like smushed into words and stuff. So you can tell I'm frustrated and I'm irritated. Patrick's just taking Cookie out for a walk, so I'm home alone. So I think I'm gonna eat a snack, because I might be a little bit hangry as well. But I just need a break. We just had a late lunch. It's like 5 p.m. And now we are not messing around. We are going to finish this SRT once and for all. Obviously, I'm not getting any writing done today, but we are getting this SRT done right now. Are you ready for the final phase, Pat?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, pull up to the bar. Pull up to the bumper, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me show you how much we got left. It's no different when I last showed you guys. And it might seem like we're really slow and procrastinating, but our day keeps getting broken up with lots of other things like emails and blah, 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 blah. Movie business
I gotta
stuff.
do the Google ads.
Yeah, Pat's got to do some Google ads after this. And I'm a little bamboozled right now. There's so many little things that I got to do that...
Let's just do it.
Okay, let's just do it. All right, I'll catch up with you guys when it's done.
Yeah, music place.
There you go.
It's what everyone associates it with.
That's it.
No. That's it. Good. Here. Should we play for this one?
I think we didn't do it.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
Maybe we forgot it. I think that's it.
That's it.
I think that's it. I think we got it done.
We got it done.
Okay, so now we have to literally just hit a button and export the SRT as I understand it. So let's save this and let's try that. Hold on, why can't we see the captions? There we go, captions. Can we export?
Yeah.
Export to SRT file. Boom. Oh my gosh, could we actually almost be done with this? This is, what is this SRT master print? What is that? Okay, what are we going to call this? SAS? SRT?
SRT.
DC, Director's Cut.
Director's Cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Save.
So that's what you sent to them?
Yeah, that's what we sent to them.
Okay.
That's it. Finally. Ah!
It's not the end of the day, though.
It's
Well,
7:12.
Maybe for you.
No, I still got stuff to do.
Yeah.
It is 7:12 p.m., guys, and we just finished the SRT after, what was that, like 5 days of faffing around? And here's my opinion. Either I don't know enough about Premiere's transcribing and captioning and that whole shapow-pow, or it hasn't been developed enough. And honestly, as an Adobe beta tester, it's something that I'm going to bring up with him. But that's all I can say about that.
You tell Adobe.
I'll tell Adobe. And because this is nonsense, this is crazy. Had we known, if that's the case, and we had known this, then I might not have chosen to create the SRT in Premiere in the first place. I might have used YouTube to create the SRT or Resolve. So anyways, what a rabbit hole. Like, basically, I don't see why we had to do the transcription first and then the captions. We could have, it was just like the same thing. So I don't know why we had to do it twice. Anyways, it's done, and clearly I'm not going to get any writing done today because it's 7:15 p.m. already. But it is the weekend coming up, so I hope you have an amazing weekend. And if you like this long-form content, please click in the circle up here to subscribe. Leave a 5-star review down below, and I will see you all after the weekend for more film development hell. Peace.